look
Okay.
at breed because I realized over time, there are different breeds and even how they grow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then some breeds are actually just meant for events.
Yeah. Okay.
2, 3 months, 4 months, you sell it off for
Yeah.
an event, a wedding, naming ceremony, or funeral, and all
Okay.
of that. And some breeds are actually good. They are long term. You keep them, and they grow nicely and very beautifully.
Okay.
And some are also good for crossing
Okay.
when you want to have new.
Hello, guys. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Mohammed, and we are here to talk about livestock farming. I'm here with my brother, who is going to take us through how has been the journey in this business. So, without wasting much time, my brother will introduce himself to us. Then we pick from there.
Okay.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Tell us your
MashaAllah.
name and where we are.
Okay, so I am Ahmed Hader Adam,
Okay.
and I am the CEO of Adam Farms.
Okay.
My farm is located in Accra, Awoshi specifically.
I wish.
Yes,
Okay.
Anyasotum, the Central Municipality.
Okay.
And yes, I think that's it.
You are a cattle farmer.
Yeah,
You do only cattle, or there's other.
Okay, for now it's cattle. I'm
Okay.
focused on cattle,
Okay.
although I'm venturing into sheep and goats very soon.
Okay.
But for
Inshallah.
now, it's full-time cattle.
Cattle.
Yes, full-time.
That will always be the question that I will ask first. Why and when did you decide to go into livestock farming?
Okay, so I started this business about 6 years ago, I think, in the year 2019.
Okay.
And I realized I had a passion, for some time now. In fact, way back when I was in school,
Okay.
because I think from infancy, my grandfather was into cattle farming as well in the neighborhood down here.
Okay.
So I grew up knowing the business. And
Mm.
so after school, I realized the passion was really there and it was growing in as much as I was involved in some other corporate works.
Okay.
But I just thought I could venture into this, and I got some motivation from a few friends
Okay.
when they agreed to take care of the animals for me. So I would sponsor to buy them, and they would cater for the animals for me. And so that was the deal.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's how it
After
started.
school, after
Yeah.
ECHS, or
No,
after
after university,
university?
after degree, yes, after my national service as well.
Okay.
Yes.
That means you didn't drop up to do the. You didn't.
No, 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 no,
Okay.
no.
You
I
completed.
completed school. I completed
Okay.
school. Yeah,
Okay.
I did engineering, and I
Okay.
even furthered. I did my masters as well at the University of Ghana.
Okay.
So I was pursuing engineering actually. Yeah.
It's normal in other countries to do that,
Yeah.
but here, I want to do at them.
Yeah.
Quite why do you my
Yeah.
sponsor my work with school also by any
That's because most people think such farming is for dropouts.
Yeah.
It's a wrong perception actually.
Okay.
Like you said, in the
Yeah.
diaspora, most in fact farmers are doctors at the same time and
Yeah.
real
Yeah.
professionals,
Yeah.
engineers, and all of that. And I think because of the little knowledge we acquired from school, we were exposed and we could really structure the business.
Okay.
It's not the local way that we've always known when the animals are left to walk around. So
Okay.
it came with a better structure,
Okay.
with a better programming. And so, yeah, I just ventured into it. I involved my parents and they were in support as well. So,
Okay.
yeah.
That first year, how much did you start with?
Okay, the first year I started with, I remember 10,000 cities.
Okay, 10,000 Ghana
Yes,
cedis.
10,000
And
Ghana
how
cedis.
much and how many animals did you buy?
That year they went to Bole,
Bole Bambo.
Mandali, yes,
Okay.
and they brought me about 11 animals, 11
With
or
the
12.
10,000.
Yes, at that time. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
11 animals.
Yes, very nice.
So how did you
decent
go with
animals.
the 11 animals?
Okay, so because the initial agreement was someone was going to take care of it for
Yeah,
me. So
yeah.
when we brought it, I gave it to the person. He's down the road.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I used to pay him to cater for the animals.
Okay.
Yeah, so he started taking care of them for about 3 months.
Okay.
In January 2020, February, March, I
Okay.
think.
Okay.
But unfortunately, I used to go there from time to time, and I realized he wasn't really doing a good job.
Okay.
And it got to a time he could abandon the animals and go travel for days and lock
Okay.
them up without food and water. So when I saw that, I was disheartened, and a few friends also encouraged me to take the animals by
Okay.
myself.
Okay.
So I was forced to take them. So right here, we went to the bush and got some trunks of trees, and we
Okay.
just made something temporal here.
Yeah.
And I brought all those 11 animals here
Okay.
in that year. Yeah,
Okay.
and we started with them, and I
Ha-
bought
ha-
a few more. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
The 11 animals, were
Yeah.
you able to sell them off in
Yes.
the
Okay. So
following year?
yes, I bought a few. You know, it was in January.
Yeah.
We started. So after March, I took it from him, and I took care of them. April, May, June, July thereabout was Eid al Adha,
Okay.
and fortunately, I sold all of them.
Wow.
Yes, I sold
Oh,
all for Eid. All of them
and
were
you
for
didn't
Eid.
lose any animal that
No, that year I lost one when the guy was taking care of it
okay.
because I think he said they were crossing the road
Okay.
and a car knocked
Not one.
one.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah. So, but aside that, I sold all and I left one cow
Okay.
because she was nursing with a
Maybe.
calf.
Okay.
Yeah, so I left her. But the
Uh,
rest, all I sold all
that
of them.
means when the 11 animals, they
Mm.
didn't buy all males. So there
Yeah,
were
there was
female.
just one female
Okay.
with a calf.
Okay.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
with a cow.
So when you took them on, how was the feeling? Charlie, hey, everyone is coming, sir. There's
Really,
money in this thing.
I was surprised. Because to be honest, when I was buying the cows, after they bought the first group for me, I bought a few also. And
Okay.
the prices at that time, one cow for 2,500, I couldn't believe it. Like I felt like this is a lot of money, you know.
Okay.
But then when it was Eid, after I was able to take good care of them and I sold them, I got a decent price. So I realized,
Okay.
oh, it's a business that if you focus, you can actually
Make it.
make it. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I was able to.
When you started in
Mm.
that first year, was it a time that you feel like, Charlie, this thing is not for me. Let me go in and do something and get my
Else.
monthly salary. Was there a
Um,
point that you felt that way?
okay, so when I moved the animals here and I sold for the first year,
Yeah.
I did the structure.
Okay.
So definitely the interest started,
Okay.
like, you know. But even as at then, I was still half time. I
Okay.
wasn't doing full time here. So I was still doing my corporate business. I was working with an NGO. I was
Okay.
having some other gigs and projects as well.
Okay.
So I employed one or two people. I wasn't really, really focused here, to be honest.
Okay.
Like, so it was just like a part time.
Sure. Sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
but eventually, no, I felt like no, I have to give it more time and attention and dedication. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah,
Because farmer, you
yeah.
won't rest.
Yes, you rest.
You won't sleep
You don't sleep. One
all the time. There's
midnight. No, no, you don't have weekends. You don't have holidays. You don't have night. You
yeah,
don't have day.
yeah.
La 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 la.
No outing.
No, 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 no. Because at any time, I can come here with the best of my clothing just to look at the animals. You see something and you have to
Yeah,
jump in.
yeah. A lot of people
And
have been
yeah,
telling me
attend to
this.
it,
A lot of people
to
have
be
been telling me
honest.
this. And if you are not
Yeah,
farmer, you won't understand what he's saying.
exactly, exactly. Because we are
Uh-huh.
dealing with a livestock. It's a
Yeah,
living thing. It's not a phone that you keep in your showcase for 10 years
yeah,
and nothing
yeah,
happens
yeah.
once it's safe.
Okay.
This is an animal. The next moment, there could be something. There could
Sure,
be
sure.
injury. There could be sickness. There could be an infection. There could be danger. There could be an attack.
Okay.
The animals, they attack
Sure,
themselves
sure. Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah, yeah.
And so you have to be here,
All the
all
time.
the time. Yeah.
Sometimes you'll be sleeping and your heart beat
Yeah, I
boom.
mean, 12
You,
midnight,
you you
you
wake
come
up
and
to
see
come
me.
and there is a problem.
Yeah,
Have you
yeah, yeah, yeah,
experienced
yeah.
something like that?
3 days ago, yeah, I came and met one animal in the sink where we kept the water at 10, 11 a.m. I just said,
You will be there and you'll be
let me
hearing
come
something
out.
yourself.
Yeah.
Charlie, go and check this thing. You go and there's a problem
I
there.
tell you, I tell you, I
Wow,
tell.
this
So
thing.
it's a routine.
Yeah.
Anytime I just step out, when I come here first before I enter the house.
Okay.
After an hour or two, I just pass through and go.
Okay.
Any moment you just pass through, just to make sure
Okay.
everything is
Okay.
fine.
How do
Yeah.
you compare this business to the ones you were doing? You told me you were working with an NGO
Yeah,
and
yeah,
some
yeah.
business. How do you compare this one to that one?
Okay, so I mean, I think they are all different in different forms
Yeah, okay.
actually,
Yeah.
but I think this one I have a hang of it because first of all, it's my own business,
Yeah.
so I'm able to manage my funds
Yeah.
and manage my time and manage my thing the way I want.
Okay.
I'm able to structure, I'm able to improve it, I'm able to. That's the beauty of
Yeah.
this,
Yeah.
as compared to I mean working under someone where you're stressed and you are needed all the time. You
Yeah.
do 9 to 5, you do weekend and all that stress.
Okay.
I mean, so I think I prefer this. I
Okay.
prefer this.
You prefer it makes you happy,
Yes,
especially when you
yes,
see the
yes, yes,
animals.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
That's passion. That's
So
passion for
you
it.
have quit all the job that you were doing and you are doing this full time now, or what
Okay,
is it?
so at the moment I'm still with the NGO.
Okay.
Yes, but mostly we work online.
Okay.
Yeah, so I still have time to do it. The few times I'm needed at the office, I just quickly go and
Okay.
come
Okay.
because it's a Medina.
Okay.
Yeah, and so yeah, like when there are works around that, and it's a non-governmental organization, so it's not really profitable, although it comes with some
Yeah.
incentives. So yes, I think I have that also to keep me busy. At the same time, I have this and a few other things around
In
here.
these 6 years,
Mm.
what experience have you gathered in
O-
this business?
Okay, so for cattle, yeah, I mean, I think at least, of course, over time, one gathers experience
Yeah.
because you see new things and you learn from the business. So
Okay.
I think to some extent, I have some level of experience. Definitely, there are better people out there,
Yeah.
but
Yes.
I mean, with what I have over time, I have learned, I have on the job, and I've consulted, I have, and so to some extent, for a cow, truly. I mean, when it comes to its treatment, its vaccinations, its medication, its feeding, how to get it to beef
Okay.
within the shortest possible time, the breed, and all of that. Alhamdulillah.
Okay.
I think
We
I
are going to
have
take this
something. Yeah,
thing
yeah,
one by one. You have mentioned a lot.
yeah.
Let's start with the breed.
Okay.
When you started the 11
Mm.
animals, were you thinking of, hey, get me this breed, or you just told them, bring me, I just want cattle?
At
You
that
didn't know
time, I
anything
didn't know.
about
I didn't know any breed. I knew
no,
the Gudalis,
yeah,
yes, and
yeah, very
everyone talks
popular
about
one.
them. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay,
But honestly, I wasn't focused.
okay.
Honestly, as I then anything, I just
Just
need a
buy me some
cow.
animals.
I need a cow to, to take care of that. So,
Okay.
yeah.
But now you look at breed, you
Yes.
make sure, buy me, I want this
Yeah,
breed.
yeah, yeah. Now I look at breed. I look
Okay.
at breed because I realized over time. I realized there are different breeds and even how they grow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
some breeds are actually just meant for events.
Yeah, okay.
You know, 2, 3 months, 4 months, you sell it off for
Ah,
an event, a wedding, naming ceremony, or funeral, and all
okay.
of that. And
Mm,
some breeds are actually good. They are long term. You keep them, and they grow nicely and very beautifully.
okay.
And some are also good for crossing
Okay.
when you want to have new calves and all of. So now, yes, I am particular about breeds.
So,
Yeah.
so which breed are for the funerals, the parties, and which one
Eh,
are for the long-term
Okay,
investment?
so far for the little I know,
For those of us who know nothing about livestock,
I don't
so
believe that, but yeah,
yeah,
the little I know, usually the Garis,
yeah,
the Yak Canaries, and the Weguneris,
yeah,
and the Kamakaris.
yeah,
Those are the local names. I don't know. Definitely, they are
yeah,
not the
mm,
same everywhere.
yeah, sure.
They are what I've realized. They are really good for the events because
Okay,
within the shortest possible time, they're able to
they'll
grow
go
very
far.
well.
Okay,
Yes, and but the beautiful original breeds like the Rajis,
okay,
the Buldis, the
good. Day,
Gudalis,
yeah.
they take some time, but when their growth peaks, they keep going.